Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vicki Chats podcast. I have a very special guest back in the studio with me today. Some artists write songs, some artists tell stories, and then there are artists like Airyn Duffy who turn real life into music that feels like a conversation with an old friend. So fresh off being named the Iowa Music Awards 2025 Christian Artist of the Year and earning recognition across the Midwest country music scene, Airyn continues to capture hearts with a powerful blend of faith, country, soul, and authentic storytelling. Airyn's music is rooted in the things that matter most: family, resilience, hope, and the everyday moments that shape who we are. Whether she's on stage sharing original songs, writing lyrics inspired by life's victories and challenges, or balancing a busy family life with a growing music career, Airyn brings a rare authenticity that audiences instantly connect with. Airyn's proof that you don't have to choose between chasing dreams and staying true to your values. You can do both. Today, we're catching up with one of Iowa's most brightest musical voices to talk about the journey, the music, the lessons learned, and what's next on the horizon. Please welcome back to the show the incredibly talented and always inspiring Airyn Duffy.
Wow, Vicki, thank you for that beautiful intro. It is a pleasure to be back.
Sweetheart, my pleasure, truly, and such an honor to have you back. Thank you. So tell me, since your last visit, what's been the biggest surprise in your music career?
Oh, I think that was when I went to Nashville and they asked me to move to Nashville and play on Broadway full time. That was a huge surprise. Was not expecting that at all.
No. Wow. And what did you say?
Well, I said, thank you so much for that invitation, but I think I'm going to head back on home to Iowa to my kids and my family.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Wow. So has your songwriting changed over the past year? If so, how so?
It has. I think I've been turned my attention kind of more towards family and country music this year. So one theme that I'm focusing on is family, is kids, and how they grow up so fast. And you just got to hang on to each little version that you have of them as they're growing up.
Right. Oh my gosh. Enjoy and cherish those moments. They go so fast.
They do.
So what's a song you've written that challenged you emotionally to finish?
That would be one I wrote just last year. It's called Not Today, and it's all about God's victory over my life. And I wanted it to be an offering to the Lord, so it took me some time to finish writing. It was kind of challenging, but we got her done. We got her finished right the night before I was supposed to take it to the studio, so it all worked out.
It all worked out in the end. So are there any themes or stories you're finding yourself drawn to lately?
I think, once again, just with the kids, you got to remember I remember my daughter Chloe holding her in my arms and just seeing her tiny little feet and just always wanting to hang on to that version because, they're only an infant for less than a year and a kid for 18 years or less. So just got to hang on to each of those little stories as they grow.
Yes. So are there, what's one song in your catalog that you think deserves more attention?
I think back to the earlier stuff.
Okay.
I Told You So was one of the first songs that I released when I was a teenager.
Sweet.
And I don't like listening to my own songs, but that one I happened to listen to. I'm like, man, that young girl did a good job. That version of me, I was proud of her for putting out a good tune. It's a good one. Go listen to it if you have a chance.
You go.
I Told You So.
Yes, Told You So. So do you ever listen back to your older recordings, and what do you hear now that you didn't hear then?
So I don't like to listen to that old stuff. I think I'm my own worst critic, and I hear things that I would have done differently, I think. But what I hear now in that song, I Told You So, is there's some good parts, and it's a good song.
I love it. So what's the most memorable audience reaction you've ever received?
I'll never forget Fairbank Island Days last month. Yeah, my full band had their debut performance, and we opened for Not Quite Brothers. Stellar. Wow. But the fact that they invited me to come back up after Not Quite Brothers for an acoustic set.
Yes.
So it was literally just little old me.
Yes.
They wanted me back. So I guess I could say Not Quite Brothers opened for me.
There you go.
It was great.
I love it. Yes, and I was in the audience and I had such a pleasure just watching you and you glow up on stage, and just to hear everyone's positive comments in the audience that night was so fun.
Oh, you're the best supporter. Thank you for coming and supporting me. It was great to look out in the audience and see somebody who's believed in me from day one.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you. That's beautiful. So how has your faith influenced your decisions in your career as it continues to grow?
Well, every day there's so many decisions that's placed in front of me on how I'll dress, what I'll say, what songs I'll sing, what songs I'll write, what I'll talk about, what I maybe won't. And I thank God for that solid rock that I can guide every one of those decisions based on.
Yes. So is there an event or venue that's still on your musical bucket list?
Well, it never really was on my bucket list until you said it, Vicki. You said this girl's destined for the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes.
And I said, that sounds like a good idea. I think I'll do that.
There you go. I love that.
God willing, we'll see what happens.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Okay.
Yes, it's happening. Yes. So have you ever received a message from a listener that reminded you why you make music?
Well, I know that when I was at El Cater days, there was just a bunch of children that wanted to come and be a part of the music. They loved hearing the songs, but I gave them tambourines and they were taking turns shaking that tambourine and seeing the children enjoy music and just being able to make that music with me, alongside me. I was like, oh, those are some future musicians there.
Yes.
It was neat to be a part of that and to see them enjoy songs.
Oh my gosh. And you're balancing family, work, and music. What's one lesson you've learned about managing it all?
Ooh, okay. So here's a lesson. You can't do it all. It'll never all be perfect.
No.
You'll always have laundry. You'll always have dishes in the sink. So instead of stressing about that, take your family out and do something fun.
There you go.
The dishes will be there when you get back. And
they
also,
sure will.
I've learned not to push myself too much vocally. I'm coming back from a vocal injury and I had to really take some time off to recover from that. So I've learned my limits. I've learned what my voice can do and how to take care of my voice too through trials and tribulations. You just learn some stuff and you get better.
There you go. I love that. So what dream are you currently chasing that you haven't shared publicly before?
Okay. Here it is. I'm spilling the beans.
All right.
When I was down in Nashville, it was an honor to go down there. A songwriters round reached out to me because they saw my social media presence. So that one was cool. Went down there to do the songwriters round and they asked me to come back to record some of my new stuff.
Ooh.
So I have the songs. I got to make the time and just get down there, and then I'll be a Nashville recording artist. And that sounds pretty good to me.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I love it. You heard it first here at Vicki Chats, IowaCornCountry.com, 106.5. So tell me, for someone listening today who feels stuck, discouraged, or ready to give up on a dream, what would you want them to hear?
Oh gosh. I would hear you got to start somewhere. Yeah. And also, there'll be discouragements when you get there too. So you got to learn how to deal with those discouragements. You got to learn how to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and get to work on what you want to do, because nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to put in the work for you. So trust in yourself. And if God's put that calling on your heart, it will keep calling you. So it's time to answer the call and put in the work and do what God's wanting you to do.
I love it. So have your kids become your toughest critics or your biggest fans?
Oh, I love having my kids along for the ride, because they'll tell me I actually will say, hey kids, what is this? This jacket look okay with these pants? And they'll say, no, that looks bad. Do something different. But on the other hand, my daughter, McKenna, and specifically lately, well, Chloe sings with me. She comes up and sings. Grayson wants to play the tambourine all the time. Adeline's along for the ride and likes selling merch. But McKenna actually got up at Janesville Days and said, Airyn's done singing now. She's available to sign autographs. And I was like, oh, kid, people don't want my autograph. But there was a line after that.
Yes.
And folks were wanting that John Hancock. And I thought that was pretty cool. That was awesome.
So
that wouldn't have happened without her support. So
right? Oh, how beautiful. I love that so much. So tell me, what's something your family has taught you that shows up in your music?
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give a shout out to my brother Dalton.
Ooh,
Dalton,
hey.
Hey, brother. He told me I was kind of stressed out about a performance maybe not going well. And he's like, sis, you can't be nervous up there. They want to see you have fun, and then they will have fun. It's not about being perfect or showing off or your talent. It's about being the fun ringleader. Yeah. So I've adopted that. I'm not here really to impress you. I'm here to make sure you have fun. Aww. So the kids enjoy that, and they get up there and have fun. And I try to make sure everybody has a good time and is a part of the music and the community of it.
Yes. And you invite, people to come up and shake that tambourine, and they love that.
They love that.
That's really profound. Where did you get that idea?
Oh, I think I've seen some other musicians do it. I know Jordan Beam, my good friend and fellow musician, has lots of tambourines out, and lots of people get up and shake that tambourine. I just have the one. Yeah. But it makes that one person feel special when they are the tambourine player. Yes,
I love it. So you've recently expanded your merchandise. Talk about your merch offerings on your website at airynduffy.com. How did you decide what products best represent you and your music?
Awesome. Yeah, the new item on the merchandise list is we have got these beautiful white tank tops for the ladies. Ooh. It has the acoustic guitar across with some roses. Ooh. All of those are really representative to me. I love roses. Yes. And the ladies needed something a little more feminine. Not everybody wants to wear a black t-shirt, but the guys do, and they rock it. Yeah, right. Coming down the hatch will be hats. I've had lots of questions about when I'm going to get hats, so that'll be coming.
I love it. And fans often see merch as souvenirs, but artists see it differently. What does your merchandise mean to you?
Oh, it means so much to me, and I'll tell you why. Yeah. When I go to a new venue that I've never played before, I always want to show up as my best self specifically for that. I want to just do my best, and sometimes there's some nerves that come with coming to a new venue. Sure. But when people walk in that new venue in my merchandise, it makes me feel so special that out of all the different places they could go to see lots of talented musicians, that they would come to a new place to support me. And that just is wonderful. So thank you guys for doing that. Yeah. It helps me and calms my nerves.
Exactly. And if we were having this conversation 1 year from today, what accomplishment would you love to be celebrating?
Well, I'm just so proud of my band. Airyn Duffy Band is fully up and functioning, and I've got such talented musicians that I have been blessed to have them hop on board. Yeah. So my drummer, Chris, said, we got to play that Iowa State Fair somewhere good in a good prime time. And so Iowa State Fair, we got our eyes on you.
Yes, there you go.
Next year.
Oh, wow. I love that so much. I remember when I saw Elvis's daughter, who is now passed, at the Iowa State Fair.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, it was just so profound. And so, to have you play there would be the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, why not? If the band wants to go for it, I want to do what they want to do too.
So. There you go. I can't wait. So, where are you playing tonight?
Tonight, it's so fun. I'm going back to the Outpost in Orrin. So that'll be at 8:00. And I love going back there because they gave me my very first shot as an acoustic artist.
Oh my
very first show was there, and they've supported me on the journey every step of the way. Feels like coming home going to that Outpost.
I love that. And if you could create one dream piece of Airyn Duffy merchandise with no budget limits, what would it be?
Oh, I would say turquoise jewelry. Turquoise jewelry is my thing, and I would love to release a luxury line of different turquoise jewelry pieces that folks could buy. And I think that would be just right. That would be awesome.
That would be so cool. I love it. And after tonight, where are you playing this rest of the week?
Oh, golly, we got a big weekend coming up, folks. So tonight's the Outpost. Tomorrow I'm in Prairie du Chien at the Crooked Oar in the afternoon, and it's going to be a double, so hang tight. That afternoon, that evening at 8 o'clock, I'll be in Westgate with the full band. So Airyn Duffy Band will take the stage at 8 there, and then Sunday, oh no, I'm forgetting Sunday. Oh, worship at Trinity Reformed Church in Alice in the morning. Service starts at 9, and then in the afternoon, I'll be at Leroy's in Aurora at 2 o'clock. So,
oh my gosh,
this is the first event of 6 in the next 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
So send me prayers or good
yes,
vibes.
Prayers.
We'll get there and it'll be
you'll
fun.
get there. Wow. Do you ever sleep?
No.
No, I believe
we don't
that.
do that.
I believe
we
that.
Can sleep. You got to live while you're living.
Yeah, there you go.
Live while you're living.
Live while you're living. I love it. Any closing thoughts?
Oh, I just want to thank you, Vicki, for having me here, for believing in me.
Cool.
My growing fans, it seems weird to say that I have fans, but thank you to all the supporters, friends, family, new folks that have heard me for the first time and keep coming back. You guys couldn't do any of this without you and all my other fans and loved ones. So thank you
so
for your
much,
love and support.
Sweetheart. Our pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for chilling with us. And go see Airyn Duffy and Airyn Duffy Band soon.
I hope to see you soon.
Yes,
Bye.
see you soon.